This tutorial explains how to run the automated checks in QA4MOBiLE. After the user settings have been supplied, the automated checks can be run by moving to the check screen. The checks are organised into groups. The groups can be expanded or minimised to display all the checks within. The tick boxes can be used to select which automated check groups or individual checks you wish to run. So the checks are listed in the order it is suggested they be run in. It is highly recommended that the first check group be run first, without ticking any of the following check groups. If the delivery is incomplete, delivery completeness, or any files are corrupt, by file corruption, it is likely that subsequent checks will fail and significant time may be wasted running them. It is more efficient to update or fix any delivery incompleteness or corruption in the data before running other checks. One exception to running this check group first may be if you wish to run the accuracy of control network check to validate the proposed survey control in the planning stage of the project. So after running the first check group, and as you can see, these green ticks on the right mean that these checks have already been run for this project. It is then a good idea to run both file naming, attributes and coordinate system checks and the tender to report form comparison checks before queuing the remaining checks to run. If you are working with a large data set, the remaining checks can be run over the weekend. If, for example, there is a significant LAS or DEM file naming issue, many of the remaining checks may be unable to run before this is addressed. It would be unfortunate if you had set all the remaining checks to run over the weekend, but upon return found they were unable to run successfully due to an issue such as this. When the first 3 checks groups have run successfully, the remaining checks can be queued to run. So that is classification statistics, accuracy of control network, point density, random noise, run coverage, survey control alignment, relative alignment, GFM or ground feature model validation, and the visual checks. The visual checks is just a dummy check that simply provides a suggested workflow for users to perform visual checks independently of QA4MOBiLE and generates a results table for the user to complete. So let's do a demonstration. When the start, so I'll tick on this check group because it's quick to run. When the start button is clicked, the tick checks will begin running within the QA session screen. For explanation of the methods used in the checks, please refer to the user manual. So I actually haven't provided any forms for this project, so those checks couldn't run, which is what the red cross means. Thank you for watching this QA4MOBiLE automated checks tutorial. For other tutorials, please visit the QA4MOBiLE YouTube channel.